Hello, good morning, trader. Welcome back to Frax Black Box channel. Today is Tuesday, the 11th of February 2020. So, disclaimer first, Forex carry high level of risk. You may lose all your investment at once. So, trade daily on some percentage, whatever suits you, but 2% is recommended, 4% is recommended if you are knowing what you are doing. If you know what you are doing, then you can risk what you think is suitable for a situation. Okay, guys, it's very important to see that every single day. Very, very important. So you can have another day to trade tomorrow. Let's look at S&P 500. S&P 500 did a new all-time highs last night, and since US session yesterday, it was actually trending back up. And gold as well, it was pushing up a little bit, but S&P 500 did actually push higher and break a new high, all-time highs. You can see that we have almost 80% green, maybe 80. Yeah, just by the looking at the colors, you can tell how much is the stock going up. The measures are all green, except a few. Let's look to the world itself. You see China is down 0.35%. It's quite windy in London today as well. I hope my internet is okay. Please feedback. Good morning, Oleg. Sorry, yesterday my stream didn't continue. I had to record it and upload it. I hope that was okay. Um, it's very windy. My connection is 4G at the moment. I'm trying to get a cable back on because they had a problems and so on. Should be okay today. Uh, they did say very good. Okay, great, great. Because they fixed some stuff in their towers, the 4G, you know. Hopefully, I'm gonna get 5G soon. 5G is coming soon by halfway this year, so that's why I moved to 4G. And 5G coming in, then the speed will be like rocket. Anyway, um, so we can see that overall the global stock is kind of like 50-50, maybe less than 50-50. So yeah, just watch out for all-time highs been done on it's been done overnight. So see how it's gonna do today later on U.S. session, New York session. We can see pound here. Pound, you can see that's the measures. So we can see pound USD is green on the day, 0.8 higher on the day. So crude oil as well is green, which is a good thing. Gold is pullback today. I did mention to gold traders before they contacted me, and I said the 80s is a good area to exit, but I don't know if they exit or not. But let's see. We're gonna see here in the bottom here. You see my cursor, hopefully. We see yen is the weakest, and the strongest is Aussie, of course, because the stock is up, as I mentioned before. Stock is up, Aussie will follow. CAD following because oil. Pound at the moment is pushing up. Got some good news this morning at 9:30 GM time, London time, and it was good news. I expect the pound to keep trending back up, and as you can see, it's keep switching. Here we go. See that pound just jumped in and forward, so that's claim what I said. So pound is stronger than New Zealand. I've got some trade in New Zealand, pound New Zealand, and pound Aussie. So hopefully pound will try to come in first place to cover up. And we got some news for Aussie, Euro soon to sometime today. I don't know what time is it. About 12. We'll see. Dollar is down. Swiss is down, of course. Safe haven is down. So what we can see here, the safe haven, which is when the stock going down, they become stronger. This three. One, two, three. Gold, Swiss, yen. That's where the stock is going down. Risk of the market. We see these guys all green and trending up. Okay. Calendar. As I mentioned, that we have some news. It was as expected, 0-0. That's fine. That's not bad. Trade balance. December it was good, 0.85 billion. They expect minus, but it turned out to be good. Good. So that's a good news. That's good data coming out of UK. That's that indicating that we can keep going for our trend back up. All we can see today, all we can see, guys, the bound bull up come up strong. After that, consolidate all a couple of months. Then after that, break higher, coming back down now. It's consolidating. As long as we didn't break that low, yeah, we still uptrend. It's all this just pullback, but this is stronger pullback than the previous one. That was a shadow one, just like rotation and keep coming back up. Now as we have a rotation, and I would like to see bound continue the momentum. So measure move, it will be the same size of this one or the previous one is going to be the same size up. So I expect bound USD will be 140 soon. That could be a target of so many hedge funds and stuff. All the big traders, they is like a quarter and quarter. So let's see how bound do every 3 months, and that's how you watch out for bound momentum and bound impulsive move, correction, impulsive move, correction, impulsive move. Okay, it's very very simple. Um, Here go. We've got some more pound news coming at 2 p.m. London time. And after that, Lagarde, she's speaking. ECB, she will be speaking at 2 as well. So watch out for that. We got USD, dollar, some news, some Fed speaking and all stuff. So watch out for dollar today. So from now till forward to the rest of the day, we got Europe news to watch out for and US. Pound already have some news, but yeah, I think the pound is going to keep going. The rest of the day is all to do with US opening and the stock. Watch out for the stock and FOMC speakers that will be talking. And I'm not sure how they're going to move the market, but we will see. We will see. I will be watching the stock anyway. S&P 500. I normally do S&P 500 at New York and gold as well. So Aussie, some news of Aussie, but it's all medium. It's not a major mover. So yeah, today is yeah. We have some moves this morning already. We'll show you now later on. Uh, okay, so at bound, I did talk about it yesterday. I said that I like it to break these highs or at least come near it. So that's a good thing. We have a green day here. I expect that day to continue to these highs. At least we have one here, one here. So what we have, that's our target for the day to see that's the range is confirmed. There's a ranging now. We bounce from the bottom. Hopefully break higher the following days. By the end of the week, I like to see bound to come back up to these levels. We see that euro keep going down ahead of the meeting, the conference call, the conference. So let's see. So I didn't have my coffee. A little bit confusing. Anyway, so let's have a look at euro here. Euro going down here and see if it's gonna hold this level as a second leg coming back up, or actually went to break lower as it did here. You see that we broke this high, but we didn't close above it. We broke this low, we did close up below it. Let's see, is gonna go do the same, or is actually continue back down. Okay. USD keep going for a while now. It's keep trending, so I think I will see some momentum coming back down to this level to break the moving average and touch or go inside this area here, this dodgy candle. Watch out for this one. Sorry, this one. Okay, see that one was indecision going on, then went down, fake trade, fake head, and come back up. See if it's gonna come back here, do the same thing, and go down. We'll see how they're gonna play here, right there. So yen, you can see the yen risk off. It was okay for a few days and then come back risk on. Now we have a couple of days yesterday and today. The thing is S&P 500 all-time highs, but yen still holding this level. I think investment managers and other traders they expecting all-time highs will pull back big, but we did that already. Coronavirus was the trigger. I will show you that here quickly. Coronavirus was the trigger to push down there. Sorry, let me just put you on the right. Uh, oh, come on, where it is? Here we go. Let's put you on the right one. Here we go. Yeah. The other one is the same, but this one has got my drawing on it. This is the monthly, but this one continuing. You can see that we broke the all-time highs previously. Coronavirus come into play, and we had the pullback. Okay, that's a discount. I did talk about it before. That's a discount for the for S&P 500. Since then, we have this area, and everyone buying since. We have only one red day. Okay, watch out for that. We had only one red day. So I think they're holding yen just in case if big drop is gonna happen, and gold. So the thing is, we making new highs. If we keep making new highs, that's a good thing, you know. That's still in play. We're still playing. I still targeting this area. 375 is coming in play soon. Probably today we're gonna have it. Then we should see some pullback to this area. Then we'll try to climb back up if everything goes as smooth as it is now, as smooth as these days here. You see, one day pull back, one day up, pull back, up, pull back until we get a target. Then we had a nice pullback here for buyers. Then we coming back up again to continue our trend. Overall, the trend is up, guys. So expect the gold. I expect the gold to go down from there, start to lose momentum. If we break a new high today and we continue this direction, I think gold will drop big. Uh, Aussie sorry, New Zealand, we see that we broke the previous low and we're coming back down strong. And today we didn't even yet. We are in London session. We left Asia session, which is a big mover for New Zealand and Aussie and yen, and we still didn't really test that breakout. So I expect that to actually keep going down further low. So how far? We can see that is a here. There's a line here. Let's see how they're gonna play. It's going to bounce from here, come back retesting the moving average, or it will just keep going, retest or go down and get farther away from moving average. That will indicate that momentum is very strong, like this one. Break and coming back really strong, strong. It didn't even touch the moving average and keep going. You could do the same thing as it did here. Didn't really touch the moving average. So now below the moving average, that's a bearish trade. That's a bullish, okay? That's a bullish. Above the moving average is bullish, just to be clear about this, guys. Now we are sideways here. So that could be bullish soon when we try to divert away from the moving average. That will be momentum up. CAD, you can see that CAD we kind of isolating here. Wait for consolidation and break higher or lower. Crude oil is strong at the moment. That's why what is driving CAD currencies. I think that's the maximum we can go to. Go some resistant here. On crude oil as well could be a lot of resistance in a way, and we will see another leg down. Could be a second leg, or it could be double top, double bottom, or lower bottom. So could be trending down. So could be many things. I expect that to come down here anyway in the coming days. Aussie is just strong at the moment. Stock all-time highs. However, we still inside this area, and this area is still a key for direction. We did one big low. We're coming for the second low, and we still inside there. We didn't really try to break high yet. So bear in mind that the stock is all-time highs and will affect Aussie. Probably we're gonna retest here and we come back down again and do small triangle. So we're gonna be like triangling down here until we see breakout or fake another way to go. Swiss, you can see that we are flat. 1, 2, 3, 4 days flat now. We watch out for break of this level to retest the highs, or we actually gonna break lower, retest and continuing down. So far I can tell you from now is stock all-time highs, then this bear is going down, this is going up, up and down. That should going down, this three, sorry, this two, and gold as well. Okay, we are moving on to the pairs itself. As I talked about it, that's the target, 3375, more or less, maybe 78, 38, sorry. So that's a Fibonacci 61.61%. Probably gonna just go by a little bit further than start to play around this range inside the day itself. So gold, gold here, 77. I thought he made the 80 on future anyway. He was 80 on the future anyway, but gold is just as you can see that we trying so hard to break this trend line. Every time we go above it, we come back below it. Every time we go above it, we come back below it. Today, I think we're gonna have a red day. We're gonna touch the lows here. If everything goes as they expected, we could see momentum back up after retesting this level. This level is interesting on the daily because we got one spike here, one spike there. We've got a close and opening here. We've got a spike here and close and opening. It's so busy level. So that level, it's 62, is very, very busy. I expect one more test for it, and we'll try to triangle here until we see how the stock was wanted to do. However, yesterday it was a good push back up. If you look in a different angle, that's going down, rotation, and if we see today and tomorrow red, I expect that to continue back lower to these lows, which is not far from the stock. Since the stock is going up, this can really much go down, very, very much, because they still holding their money in there. But the stock, if the stock keep going all-time highs, the investors and big players, they don't want to keep their money in the losing trade, because sooner or later everyone will leave their position and we'll see a dump like this one here, like this one there. It's a big dump, you can see. Pullback, expecting the coronavirus over the weekend or something. Something can go wrong, but looks like everything is going to be fine. Then we can see gold coming back to these levels again. So watch out for that. I hope you're not putting too much on it. It's very, very simple price action. You see that momentum up is very weak, like almost. Then the next day, yeah, okay, we start to move up, but the next day is just, it's not really strong, and the following day is just, it can't really go higher. So I think this pair is gonna go down. The qualifier is the stock going up, S&P 500 going up, new all-time highs, all-time highs. Previous 3 days looking really losing momentum, you see, and we have a support area coming soon. This support area, if that broke, then if we close below it, we have a body close down there, that's it, we're gonna keep going. So I hope you get it, guys. uh, Dollar index, you can see, keep going up. We talked about that, I think the last time we talked about it, that trend line was a good trend line. We break out of it, we retest it, and we coming back strong. We broke these two levels, and we're now going for the next stops here. All this level will be marked. We are right here, right now. So let's see how it's going to play. You want it to go up, come back down, go to the next level, come back down, and so on so forth. Or something was going to push it down with a news or Trump trade, Trump tweet, whatever. So watch out for dollar indexes. The momentum is quite strong up, really strong. You can see that there is no pullback. That's a daily. There is no pullback happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days green. Today is Tuesday, so maybe we'll come to close this gap. Oh, there's a gap here. Let's see how that gap is gonna play. I don't believe the gaps, but let's see. That could be very interesting price level to come to see how it's gonna behave here. Okay, I don't believe gaps. Gaps is only broker issue, because the broker, they disconnect from the exchange. They don't really connect to the exchange. That's why they receive no data. When they open, just they open with a gap. That's it. But the stock, everything is else actually moving in the real uh, chart of the exchange itself. The price, it doesn't make gaps. Okay, unless the price jumped just from one point to another without incrementally, like from uh, from 10 pips to 15 pips right away. In the middle, the price just someone brought big, but the gap itself is disconnecting data from the broker, between the broker and the exchange. Okay, I hope that clear to everyone. You don't have to rely on gaps. Gap is just like a ghost. Everyone talking about gaps. Yeah, the market go all over the place anyway. The market is consolidated all the place. The gap is gonna close anyway in the future. However, the price here, it will be touched many, many times. Already been touched here many, many times, here many, many times. It doesn't matter. It's gonna close anyway, because the price move ups and downs all the time. But the gaps, it's disconnected from the exchange. That's all. Okay, USD, your USD yen is, you see USD is strong. So guys, let me just get some water. Hold on a second, please. Oh, guys, thanks. And that's what happened. You don't have your coffee in the morning. I woke up looking out the internet and stuff. Didn't even go to make coffee. Anyway, I'll do coffee later on when I'm finished. Um, so yeah, we can see that we have a day here, red. We couple days green. We try to break the highs, but I think we're gonna go a little bit lower. I expect it to go down to this level at least if we want to continue up. I have a pattern in play here, but this pattern don't have to rely on it all the time. We have a push, pull back, push. We'll break that pull back. We're coming back here. Probably gonna do this. Consolidate a little bit. We'll try to break higher. So watch out for this. There's also a trend line here. You can draw it as soon as we start to go down, and you can measure your next move up to that trend line, whether or not we're gonna break it, or we're gonna do this and we'll break higher or lower. So far, there is no trade. No trade on this one. Intraday, it's in the middle of everything. So if you want to go long, for example, if you think you wanted to go long, let me do this like that. Yeah. If you wanted to go long from here, I mean, like you already broke the previous day high, you could be your target here, but it can go down. So for me, I will wait for a break of area. So I will wait for it to break this low or break this high. Then I will assist from there for pullback and buy, pullback or sell. Okay. Other than that, it's just indecision area for me. Okay, guys. Okay, Bound USD. So I'm still long, guys. I'm still long on Bound USD, and I think that's still momentum going on pound to keep going up. I know that we broke that low, but we still overall that's the previous low. Okay, on the main pullback, I would like to see this pair to continue back up. I think it will, pound USD, because we had some terrorist attack here, followed up by Boris Johnson just say some ridiculous things, then some news, then that's why pound losing momentum. But we had a couple days green. Hopefully that day, as I said in the index, I'd like to see it up, try to show some momentum overall inside like consolidation area. Okay, as you can see that we're coming back inside. If that pair keep going down, if that day closes red today, I'm exiting all my positions on Bound USD before I get my stop loss. If that give me green day, then that's fine. Most of my trades is here. As soon as we come back up here, I will see how that if it's becoming a range or break higher. I could close some profit and I wait for pullback for continuation. But if it started going down today and it starts showing me some red days, I'll close all my position and re-wait. I'll be waiting for this support area to see how it's gonna play here because my stop loss is just right there. So if it starts to show me some red days coming down, I will close and I save myself this bunch of money. Then we'll see. If you want to go up, I will start buying it from there. If you actually is gonna break it go down, then I will be selling it from there. Maybe 125. That's what everyone trying to go to, but I think 140 is more attractive, and I think this is important. It is important for UK to improve in their currency and stuff like that. So we are living in Europe, and we have a lot of stuff we can like. The world is open for us and all the stuff. So let's see. So overall, we are in uptrend. There's a consolidation area here. We had there's a few months here consolidation, then break higher, play above it. We're coming back now. We just touched in the first quarter of this consolidation area. So as soon as we get inside this box, if you can see that, as soon as we get inside this area, we should start having some green days. We will see. We will see anyway. I can't predict the future, but I can tell you that can go up because of this. There's a chunk of trade going on here, sideways and over higher. Could think same thing happening here. Consolidation on a bigger level, higher next level, then we'll break higher. Let's see. But I think 140 is in the play. I think 140 is gonna come soon. Uh, the first half of this year. So next few months, hopefully we'll see 140 coming. My opinion. If you have a different one, obviously that's a different. Yeah, exactly. Every cup of coffee need a glass of water. I didn't have either yet. I just have some water now. I like coffee in the morning so I can focus. You can see that I'm a little bit like, sorry. Uh, let's see. Europe is gonna play today. Some news. There's a meeting, ECB. Let's see if it's gonna take the pairs down. And remember that if is euro getting weaker, pound getting stronger. Because if euro getting weaker in a currency, pound will take the credit as any buy and sell between US and dollar. There is against each other now. And when we leave Europe completely, this pair is gonna move big. So just remember that. You heard it from me. This pair is gonna move big because there's gonna be a lot of challenging between us and Europe. We used to be one piece before, but now we are two, splitting. So we will see more reaction, more investor will invest more on pound and euro because Europe is gonna introduce tax and fees and other things on Britain. And Britain will do the same thing to Europe. Then what happens is there's going to be more playing between pound and euro as a currency. So this pair is going to be like hot in the next few months, probably next year. So at the moment we are at the bottom of big move down. So let's see if it's going to hold this level and go keep going down. Let's make pound stronger. And that's mean when we go to Europe to exchange our money to from pound to Europe, that is going to be like expensive. It's going to be cheap for us, but expensive for Europe. So you get the picture. Anyway, so this pair itself, I'm just away from it now. I'm not trading it at the moment. It's not attractive for me. I wait for breakout of this whole section. We'll see some fresh move up. That's mean what bound is weak, or we're gonna see some fresh move down. That's mean bound is strong. Okay. It's just isolating here for a very long time, and it doesn't want to go move, and the maximum move 50 pips or more or less. So no, that's not one. So let's see here what's happening here. This as well, the same going on here. This one actually mirror exactly a copy of yen index. It's a copy of yen index. This pair itself, pound yen, it's like a exactly like how yen move in an index. So if you don't need to look to the index, you just look at this pair, pound yen. It's very very famous and they move and crazy and very good player. That was one of the first pair I did trade that really really did good money with it. So as you can see that we're still inside this level, this box. That's indicating the pound is just holding and yen is still holding its ground. So both of them that kind of isolating. So that's why we kind of every time we go down, we go up. Every time we go up, we go down. Every time we go down, we go up. We're still inside this area, no breakout. So I think everyone just stand by, waiting for this pair to break high or low. Overall, I'm long. I'm in profit. It went all the way to my profit here. I didn't take it. It come back down, and it's coming back again. If it come up here, I think I'm gonna close it because sell range, buy on the bottom of it, sell on the top of it. So you don't know its range until you see it, until it is a range. So it went up, come back down, go up again, come back down, it's coming back up again now. So that's range. So how many time it will do that? I don't know. It did here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like how many times? Months and a half. So we have a few days now in the play that can keep going. That could be overall head, shoulder, left head, right head, shoulder, sorry, and go down. That could be the play. But that looks like a range. If you're long or short, you need to know that could be range. Let me see, Ollie. Oh, window maker. Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, I know. I know. Yen, pound yen is. I've been trading for years. It's amazing. I love it. But there's more pairs better than yen, like New Zealand, pound New Zealand, pound pairs. That's why I only look at pound pairs. You only wanted to buy the best. When when you want to go buy a car, you want to buy the best, like BMW or Mercedes. I don't want my friend to be upset. Mercedes, I like Mercedes as well. So when you go and trade, what you will trade? You trade the best. Look for pound pairs. The pound pairs is always a mover. Is always moving. Always making money. Pips. That's what you want. That's want something moving and something easy to trade and visible. You can see. You can spot trades. So don't go, I don't know. Some people go trade like, for example, OZN. Yeah, it's okay. You can trade it, but this, I don't know. The spread is so big, and you have to be overnight, waking up for it, watching it, because it's traded in Asia. It's more move more in Asia, but not in UK. If you're in UK, if you're UK viewer, you should trade pound pairs. I don't know why. No, why not? All pound pairs. Just stick to pound pairs. What's wrong with it? Pound Aussie. Look at that. A nice mover. It does move in London time. London time. It doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't move over Asia, but only in high impact news. But look, this pair is moving. It's moving nicely. If you take a trade I took, 1,000 pips. It's more than 1,000 pips I did. Like I like what happened is I explained up to you before the Aussie. I buy all the way here. I close and rebuy again. I brought again and keep going. The next day is green. I still in it. The next day shows the momentum. I exit and I put some trades here at this level close. Here you go. I get in the trade again and I exit and I put some more trade at the close and broke again and I exit here and I started buying again here but didn't work out for me. So at some point you're gonna get hit by that, but that's fine. That's a part of the business. You come back up again. I could take my trade and close even, break evens, but I didn't. I hold on it. It show me some momentum here. It's holding this level very well. Exactly, but you can see that inside this one rotation, rotation, rotation. We have a big rotation now. And that rotation is going to hold and we're going to go up. I'm telling you from here. We hold that level very well. We hold the close. All the close has been touched and hold and close above it. And now where we are. If we are above all of those, where the direction is rotation, rotating back and coming back up again, at least to this close or the spike. So you see, this pair is easy to trade. You got so much stuff you can cover inside each of bound pairs. I don't know why you want to trade US Aussie or US or Aussie New Zealand. There's no reason. Bound USD 195. What do we mean 195? It's not 195, isn't it? 129, you mean? Not sure what you mean. You think it's gonna bounce here to for sell setup? Look, if we break this, okay, this is green. Let me just move this. Okay, this zone. Okay, the high of the zone, the close of this candle. It touch one twice here. Okay, let me just look it. It touch one here. It touch one here. Come back down, and we broke through. Come back. We broke it. We come back inside again. So we have one, two. We broke it here. Okay. Now we become a support. One, one, two, one, two, one, two, three, 4, 5, and we broke it this time, and we went below a little bit, but we're still inside the challenging back up again. So what's gonna happen? What happened here is gonna happen here, okay? And we'll come back to this level again. So my expectation is to break this resistance area, and we'll come back inside this range. That's what I think is gonna happen next few days. Why we still really high highs? Okay, you just broke it by fake head and we'll come back up. That will confirm is a fake head if we get inside there. Look, if the price come back up here, okay, if the price come back up here, that's mean it's a fake head. There is a no continuation down, because if we strong momentum up inside that range, that's a big money playing. That's a range. So I will not short it. If I see a strong momentum, if I see strong momentum going up to a certain level, look left. That was supposed to be resistant now, but you broke the resistance, strong momentum, and I will not short it. I will not short it. That's my opinion. It's all up to you how you manage your trades. But if I see strong momentum up today green, that's a good for me. I'm long anyway, but I'm not gonna short it. If you give me even pullback here, that trend line, and go back up. We are below also the trend line. Okay, something to count as well. I didn't realize this, but now look, there is a trend line here. I hope you can see it well. There you go. See that trend line here? That's a 1 point, 2 touch, and that's the third touch. Okay, so that's the last line of defense. If we go back inside and we start the level with these highs, do this, then we go. Then we still uptrend. Okay, I know we broke it, but it could be fake head. You could broke it just like that and continue back up. So what? You know, you have to know where the last price, the best price is. That's the best price. We react here, here, here. We react so much time here at this level, and we just below it again, just like here. We below it and we went up. We below it now and we're gonna go up again. I know so much drawing. Look at that here. We broke below it and we come a small 2 days, exactly like that. 2 small days. The following day is just a green. Here you go. As soon as we see this price inside that channel again, then that's gonna go up. Trust me. That's not the first time I see this kind of pattern, and it's all up to you. If you wanted to follow, I only do that for education purpose only. If you're happy with my analyzing the market, it's up to you. But that's why I see it. It's a fake head here, exactly happened here, where it is, where we talked about this one. Um, Here, yeah. We have a two small candles. Look, we broke that support area. We reacted here. Here, we broke straight up. We're coming back down again. We broke it, but we come back with small 2 days, and the third day show more momentum. So I like to see that day a little bit green, and the following day big like this. Then we go a small day, then big day again. Then that momentum will continue back up. Well, let's see. Tomorrow will tell us. Tomorrow will be free news, so we'll know tomorrow. Anyways, right. New Zealand. I'm long on New Zealand. Pound New Zealand. Also far, you can look on all pound pairs. All pound pairs are moving. Okay, green, green. Let's give more credit to pound to keep going, to keep going. Let's give more credit to pound to keep going up. All the pairs is showing some momentum up. That's a good thing. I don't have a 2 days green. Today the stock is strong. That's why we see a red day, a dodgy one. I think that's gonna be like that. Maybe tomorrow we're gonna see another day the same. Probably go back up if pound gets some momentum up on pound USD. Same goes here. CAD shows some momentum as well. That's why it's down a little bit. But overall, pound itself, it's looking good. I'm happy with pound what he's doing now. He didn't really break out of the area where I wanted to be. So far here, I only brought early, but that's fine. I will be fine with it. But just watch out for the rest of the pairs, how they're behaving with pound. Okay, I'm gonna call it a day now, guys. Going to go do some stuff as well. Make coffee too. So here we go. Bounce Swiss as well, just isolating the whole day, the whole last 3 months, months or last 3 weeks. Just isolating. Probably is going to come back up here again, come back down here until we see what S&P 500 want to do. So I think that's going to come back up again here to this level, to the previous highs. Maybe just break high and come back, break low, and come back up again. We're still inside the range. I don't like to trade this bear itself. It's just isolating all the time. It's not worth it to trade it. So quick on euro. Look, euro broke a ground, big levels here, really big. We show some. Let me just to do this. Oh, and make it smaller. That's big. Okay, I want to show you one thing here. We did a channel. We did create a channel here. Okay. Okay, great. We have a channel. Then start isolate. Make a small channel. And then start to come back down here. Break the channel. Retest it. And follow down, come back to support. I said this is a good support to take over. Then we saw momentum, and I said, okay, let's look for this one if it's gonna break it or not. It didn't break it. Come back down. Really was no pullback. It's coming back down hard. So I think we're gonna break lower. The momentum in the market it's big. That's the next big support. But this is so far. I mean, like 300 pips. Yeah, probably halfway. This is a weekly support, so if I go weekly, is the old support. Yeah. So the beginning of the support where is the last touch, the rest of the body. So the beginning of this support is the last area when touched, the highest area has been touched, and the last area has been touched. In between, there's so much noise. No noise, but the original was straight there, and so on and so forth. So expected space keep going down and down and down to test this level. At least touch it once, come bounce, and come back down again. If we're still going down to that level 104, that's the lowest since 2017. So yeah, 2016, 2016, 103. So as well, there is a gap here. I was talking with so many people about this gap. I said, this gap is gonna feel right next day. Yeah, but no, look at that. You see, the gap is not necessarily something solid. This gap after it's been created never filled. For how many years? 2016, 17, 17, 18, 19, and 20. 4 years later, or 3 years and a half later, coming back down to the same place. So maybe that's the target. You can target the high of this level as a support because you see one here, swing here, swing here. So I think it's going to come back down to it and do this. It's not necessarily because it is a gap. No, it's an interesting support as well. Is anyway the market is fractal, so it's ranging in all direction in different places. It doesn't matter. Anyway, guys, do you have any other questions? You are welcome, Oli. You are welcome, and everyone else welcome. Guys, I'm gonna do so much very soon. I'm just trying to get stuff in order here. I'm trying to divide some time to do more training and upload it on my channel. I will try to do other. I'm trying to build a website as well. Try to get something in education, proper educated in a proper place, and courses and coaching and stuff like that. All this is going to happen in 2020. I'm not sure when exactly everything is going to be up and running, but I'm planning on it. So very very soon I'll be doing that, guys. I will keep you posted. In the meantime, like, subscribe, please, and share the video if you want with your friend, whoever, someone is trading with you. And if you have any question, please leave it in the comment section, and I will reply to you. Okay, guys, thanks very much. Have a great day, and trade and earn pips. Thank you. Take care. Bye.